Well, hello, welcome everybody. Here we are Friday evening for pet readings, animal communication, and I have lovely Denise and wonderful Mary Beth. Oh, and she's a doctor now. Look at that. Oh my God, I can see that in your name. Woohoo, congratulations.
Thank you. Thank you, Kim.
That's awesome. So it's been a while since we've been together, and so I'm so glad we get to do this again. Uh, Oh my gosh, I'm seeing we already have some questions. We have 34 in the room with us now. It's so wonderful to have you guys. And I wanted to say hi to a few people. Hello, Ron. I'm going to go back to the very beginning. Hi, Viviani. Indora, a dog's friend. Of course, that's got to be one of our friends is a dog's friend. And Darlene. And let me see who else we have here. Oh, we've got some other things going on tonight. Okay, Moko. And hi, Ron. He's got a question. And then I'm going to be starting the questions. And so, you guys, we are going to focus on animals tonight. And I know you're going to have a lot of wonderful, uh, inspirational words from Denise and Mary Beth are both professional animal communicators. So, and I believe, Denise, you have classes too, right?
Yep. I'm teaching animal communication now.
Okay, awesome. And then, and what about you, Mary Beth? Are you too?
I will be. Right now I'm focused on my I'm a holistic physical therapist, and I'm focused on growing my animal rehab part as well. So kind of combining the science and the physical therapy stuff, as well as the animal communication stuff I do. But my focus right now is growing my physical therapy practice for animals.
Oh, good. Thank you.
But
Thank
then
you.
I'll be having classes.
Yes, and then Mel was going to join, but he's going to be with us another time. Okay, so we have Viviani, Sheila, Randy, Lori, and we're going to try to get to as many questions as we can. Hello, Warrior Girl. And then, how are my cats doing, Randy asked. So we've got, right now we have 9 so far questions. If you guys want to put some questions in the chat, and then I'll star those and we'll get to them as we go along. Okay. Now we've got 10 questions. Here we go.
Love it.
Yeah, we're excited.
Okay. Yay. Thank you all. And thank you all for being here and doing this, because this is you know what? I know it comes from the heart. I know, and we're all animal lovers. I'm an animal lover for sure. And I did a reading today with a man, and connected with his mom who loves dogs. And in heaven with her was like the big barn with all the dogs. I mean, a ton of dogs, and she couldn't be more happier to have wet noses and furry bodies to be with in the spirit world. Okay, so yeah, I want to just start with a little prayer, you guys. And this is prayer for those who love all creatures. And this is from, by the way, Blessing the Bridge. So this is a nice little book about animals crossing over. And it's what animals teach us about death, dying, and beyond. Okay, so beloved spirit, bless kindly all those who love animals, those who help turtles cross over our roadways, who save insects from drowning, or who take in just one more. Bless all who help creatures abandoned or lost, and those who, with trust, find no cost too great. Bless those who feed birds on deep winter days, who heal injured wildlings, or play music to whales. Bless those who spare spiders and treat snakes with respect, and who see grace in the pigeon and speak kindly of moles. Bless all those who hold creatures high in their thoughts and unselfishly share from the depths of their heart. And so it is. So I think that's beautiful.
Yes, thank you so much, Kim.
And we do need to bless all those. And I know we all fit into that category, So, yeah. Okay. Now, we're getting more questions just as we're coming across here. We're up to 14.
Awesome.
Just to let you know, I think I'm getting most. So what I'm going to start. Are you guys ready? Are you ready?
Let's do it.
Yeah, absolutely.
Okay. And I forgot. Mary Beth, you have a great amount of animals in your household.
I do.
giving us a little bit of background on that?
Sure, I'd be happy to. I'm very blessed to share my life with creatures from, literally big and small. I have 4 horses, 4 dogs, a beautiful older bearded dragon, and 2 parakeets, plus some beautiful wildlife around our area that have recently made this area their home, especially some squirrels and other birds. But my favorite is the dogs, horses, dragon.
Oh, wow. I mean, that's amazing. Wow.
She's attracting all the animals. They all want to find her.
All different, literally big and small. But yeah, very, very
Yes.
blessed. My life is full.
Makes me feel like I have almost nothing.
Well, no, I just don't have any two-legged kids though. So that's a good thing.
Yeah, that is. I think so. How about you, Denise? Don't you have some animals at home?
I have my 2 cats, Declan and Shay. They're from the same litter, and they were foster fails. I couldn't bear to part with them, and they are the ones that taught me that I could speak to animals. So they're very spiritual and very, very special to me.
Aw, nice. Okay, so we're gonna start with our questions, y'all.
All right.
Okay, this is from Darlene. And I'll just read it out loud, but I know you can read. Hello, this is my first time with you. So exciting. My Molly has passed away in September of last year. I'm still beyond heartbroken. We don't know if this is a cat or dog or what, but do you see or hear anything from her? Molly. I hear excitement, first of all, that we're even asking.
Yeah, I'll jump in behind you here. I'm not sure exactly what species we are. I personally, one of my horses is Molly's, so of course my brain is predisposed to think of a horse, but I don't think it's a horse. Could either be a dog or cat, but the biggest thing I always hear from animals is that just to remember the body is the body. Just because, they've kind of transitioned from it, just to, remind you that they're still with us, whether they're passed away or still with us, they're in the animal form, that they're always walking beside us. The other thing, as I'm connecting deeper, is that I feel like we're able to move our bodies so much easier too, like our spiritual body. We're able to kind of, now being free of that animal form, we can actually move better than we did when we were trapped. Well, I hate to use the trap, but they brought up trapped. So the body may have been failing and they weren't able to do as much as they are now. So I agree with you, Kim, on the elation and just so much joy and so much love and gratitude. And not only that you're bringing her up, but that also just the love that you shared, and just to remind you and to remind everybody here that they are never far behind, whether they're here in physical form or not. They're never far behind us or far away from us.
Yeah. I feel her eyes too. Like I can see again. So
I feel Molly doing long hikes, like a pondering, meditative walks, and saying, "Oh, I can do this again." And what's coming through to me is endurance. She's saying, sending this message: you can endure. That things might take a long time, but just be patient with it. So maybe that was something that you needed to hear.
Oh, blessings to you, Darlene. I'm sorry for your loss to September. September's only last year. Okay, a little over a year ago. Still, blessings. Okay, now next one is Endora. Oh, I think this is just. Oh, that's so sweet of you, Endora, to share your love there. All right. So let's see. We have Moko.
A white crow.
About a white crow. Wow.
Yeah, I saw this. This was very interesting. I feel like Kim, I don't want to throw you under the bus here, but I wonder if you have, something more to add to this one first. But this was very interesting.
Okay. Well, it's a family member. It feels like a family. It's not just a spirit guide. I mean, I feel like, how birds, very common, come in from the spirit world, from our beloveds. They send us messages to birds. It's so common, right? But a white crow No, I feel it's a family coming in as a white crow. I've never even heard of a white crow.
I've
Have
never
you?
even
No, I
heard of a
haven't
white
either.
crow either, and I gotta agree. This means something beyond just the animal.
Oh,
I
yeah.
agree
It's
with you very
magic for
strongly.
sure.
Yeah.
Magic.
Right,
Okay.
yeah, I'm just getting magic. There's so much magic coming to you in your life, and watching for synchronicities as well. I feel like this is the first one that you'll see some other synchronicities after this.
Yeah.
3 times. So, but no, I feel like, I don't know, this feels like a male. I don't know if it's dad or granddad, but I feel like there's something around that. And I agree with you. I think I do feel the magic around this. Of course, but crow represents magic.
It does. It does. And then especially the 3 times. There's no accident that it's been 3 different times. 3 is a very powerful number too.
Yep. They say, when you're meeting your power animals, you see it 3 times and you know that that's a affirmation.
Yeah.
of
I mean, it's
it.
definitely something that caught your attention. I mean, it's caught our attention, especially being the white crow. I'm curious too about when you hear it cawing. That's the other thing, because I don't know if you've necessarily heard it. I think the word is cawing. That's what they do, right? The caw. I feel like that cawing, you may not hear it audibly, like physically audibly, but there's something about that power that is that kind of help you too.
Oh yeah. Well, but I can see the magic. I mean, I think you hit it, Denise. It's the magic coming on within her.
Mm-hmm.
That
And
she's
also that you're not alone. This male energy that's coming through is letting you know that you're not alone.
and I feel the next 6 months of being more powerful than ever before. Really, more powerful than ever before. Yeah. Blessings to you. So good to see you, Poco. I think Poco was here a night or 2 ago. All right, a dog's friend. Ah, love the name. Jake 12, Denny 6, and Red 4. Red and Jake hate each other. Red attacked Denny. Oh, okay. Denny. I have to write out. Denny 6. Red 4. Red and Jake.
I really feel that Red is fighting for a place in the family. Red feels on the outside, feels like she doesn't fit in. And so she's actually acting out what she's feeling inside. So I want to sit with this for a minute and see if I can tell Red what you're talking about, that maybe let her know what behavior would be better instead.
Yeah, I agree with you, Denise. I think this may be something we need to explore and kind of dive into a little bit further. This, having discussions with these kiddos, but immediately I'm feeling Red was kind of looking for placement, like hierarchy, that there was kind of a little bit of a hierarchy issue between Red and Denny. I don't feel like Denny gave her like any ugly looks or gave Red any kind of crazy things. I think it's just kind of fitting, like Denise said, kind of fitting in, kind of seeing where we all stack. That's the immediate feeling I had.
And I noticed that Red is the youngest.
Mm-hmm.
And Denny's only is the middle child.
Mm-hmm. Red also thinks that the others don't like her.
Oh.
So it's more of, again, that acting out, that feeling insecure. So kind of going over the top with the reaction. So it might actually be helpful to let Jake and Denny know what's going on so that they can try and show signs of accepting Red as well.
I just saw a human putting on a little, when you put on clothes on a dog. Now, some of them hate it, right? But some of them feel special. And it's like something that they do could be even just a bandana to make Red feel special,
Mhm.
different than the others. I mean, does that make sense to you guys? Like, look how special Red is.
Mhm.
You know,
Yeah,
elevate
because
Red.
she's feeling really insecure, feeling like she doesn't have a place there. So she needs to know that she's special and part of the family.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Yeah, I just want to add too that separation is not a bad thing. I mean, especially as we're sorting things out. So don't feel guilty if you have to separate them. Sometimes that is what's needed until they can kind of figure things out and kind of help each other. Because yeah, that's the big thing I just want to mention is separation's not always a bad thing.
And I want to also encourage each one having their own role. You know, maybe Red has a special bandana, you know, a special, like, I don't know, like a greeter or something. And, you know, Denny has the affectionate role, and Jake is the quiet protector or something. I mean, you know, so that they each, and that they encourage that this is your role so that there's no competition.
Mm-hmm.
Does that make sense, you guys?
Yep.
Yeah.
Okay. So anyway, blessings to you. Thank you for, no, she's a dog's friend. She's got 3.
Yeah, good luck with those, and then supervision too. You play a big part with them, so you know don't devalue your part of the pack too. So you're the lead, you know, main part of that pack too. So like when you start bringing them together, just think about like supervision and that sort of thing, and kind of helping to explain things.
Nice. Thank you all, ladies. Okay, we're moving on here. Hi, Ron.
Ron, hey stranger, I remember Ron.
Yeah, my beloved dog Ginny, October 12th. Oh, wow. Oh, I'm getting chills on that, you guys.
That was so recent. I'm so sorry, Ron.
Yeah, I am too, Ron.
Right off the bat, what I'm seeing, just looking at this, is that she passed on October 12th. And when did you hear from her? Was on the 21st. So it's like the 2 in 1, exactly. Like, you know, that was no accident that day. So that's the biggest thing. And it's just more in your face while you heard the whinnying sound. So that day too, like, I love that it happened. I don't know, just the symbology of that October 12th and then the 21st. So
that nothing's changed, you know, like still right there, of course.
Yeah, even though she's on the opposite side, yeah, she's still there. Like, again, the numbers are reversed. So like this may sound a little silly, but it's what I'm seeing is like the 12th is now it's 21. So yeah, like you said, now she's on the other side, but she's still very strongly there. And you know that, Ron. You know that very much.
What I hear is she's like, you know, this is me. You know, I'm right here. You can talk to me. And I'm getting this idea that maybe you're not trusting yourself and what's coming through. And she says, you can talk to me just as well as these people here. So she's listening to you. She's listening to whatever you are saying to her.
Call her next to you. I feel like you can even pet, you know, work with her energy. You know, of course she still has energy, right? That's what she is now. She's energy. You could work with her energy and it would just, I think she would feel that and call her into you. And it's wonderful that you both heard her too. That's wonderful.
Yeah, that's what I was going to mention too. I think your wife hearing it was big. I don't know if your wife is as in tuned as you are with things, or as maybe I want to say as accepting of things as you are, Ron, or to the same level, maybe capacity. But I think the fact that you both heard it was kind of a help for her too, as she deepens and strengthens her path. So I think this was also big time for your wife.
Yeah. But really it's about love though. Number 1 is about love and like adoration for the two of you. Like mom and dad. Adoring the mom and dad here. And so much love. I feel like there's other animals with her too that you guys have had. I think there's others. So she's with the group.
She's telling me her heaven is right there with you. She says she doesn't have to go anywhere to
Oh,
be in her heavenly place. So she's going to be close by you forever.
aw, how nice. Yeah. Okay, here we go. Thank you. Bye, Ron. Thank you so much
Bye,
for being
Ron.
here. Okay, Lily. Oh,
Oh.
yesterday. Okay, dog Coco. Lily Rose.
Mm.
Absolutely okay. Are you kidding? Coco is so happy to be free.
Mhm.
I think there was it. I don't know if it's a couple months of just like low energy and not and don't feel like you did anything wrong. Make sure you know you did everything right, and letting Coco go in just the right time, not too long and not too short. Coco's very appreciative. I feel Coco putting hand on your hand, just reminding you that still there, very close. Oh my gosh, I want to cry actually. Ah, well, so sorry, Lily.
Yes, I'm so
Yeah.
sorry.
I want to say I see some sort of dancing. I
Mhm.
see, Coco wiggling his little butt a little bit, and the same thing, he's saying freedom, and he almost feels a little bad, but he's feeling better. It was a relief. So you definitely did the right thing. He is better and more peaceful where he is now. But he loves you so much. He almost feels bad for feeling this relief. So
Mhm.
hopefully you can feel that for him a little bit too, or at least take that in a little bit. I know it's hard because it just happened.
Oh yeah, I'm gonna send some healing to you, Lily.
Hmm.
Yeah, definitely. This is very fresh. And it's a little fresh for Coco too. But yeah, I agree with both Kim and Denise. And the other big thing that I just feel like I can add that's important for you, Lily, I don't know if this is like a brother figure, an uncle. It does feel masculine was there to kind of greet Coco and is kind of helping. It's a human male that was kind of there, kind of on the other side to help the transition and is going to help during both the transition for Coco and help you. So
Yeah,
just know that Coco's not alone.
yeah. I see Coco going back to being a puppy, like carrying. Yeah. Aw, blessings to you, Lily. Okay.
Yes, our thoughts are with you.
Okay. Here we go. SG. My daughter's cat Dracula is very overweight. Eats like he is starving. He tries to eat the food of the other pets in the house. Can you see what is wrong and how can we help him? Oh my goodness. Hmm. Ooh.
Mm.
I do feel like it's in the brain. It's not in the stomach.
Mm.
I mean, the feeling of hunger. Ooh. Go ahead, you guys. Have I just okay? I'll just say what I get here. I feel this is also related to a past life of like starving.
Mm.
Uh, so Dracula, past life of starving, actually several times. Huh. Okay. I'm gonna stop and then let you guys add in.
I need to explore this a little bit more. First of all, I think it's very important to add here that we're not vets. I work with a lot of vets, but we're not veterinarians. I would recommend kind of a vet look at him just to be on the safe side. But I don't feel like he was like this. I feel like maybe this has been kind of more of a newer behavior. Um, like Denise, you may be able, and Kim, you may be able to add something, but I feel like he's searching for something, and it's beyond the food. Like he's trying to get something. Like there's
Well,
something he's looking for. So I don't know if it's like a deficit, but that's my immediate feeling.
So I was originally going to say that it feels like he's not like along with the thing it being in his mind, it's like he feels like he's not getting enough nutrients. His brain isn't recognizing and saying, oh, I still need more. He's trying to fill this need.
Yeah.
I was thinking that maybe his body isn't processing a certain it feels like a mineral or something that he might need.
Exactly.
But I can't tell exactly what that might be. I'm feeling like a homeopathic remedy might be good, like some I'm not sure, because it would show up, something should show up in a normal blood test, but I feel like it might just be on the edge of something. But I definitely feel like there's a need he's trying to fill. So if it's not a nutrient, it could be that the message just isn't working in his brain, that the message isn't there to tell him that he's physically full.
Yeah. Could it be if changing the food, would that work? Should just experiment with that?
I think a homeopathic vet, if there's a homeopathic vet in your area, they may be able to help you because, there's something missing that we're searching for your body. And it may, and then especially being the overweight, it creates all sorts of issues in itself. And it's almost going to become like a cyclical cycle. So until we get whatever he's missing or whatever's kind of going on, I feel like, not to pun intended, but you're kind of chasing your tail, is what I'm feeling. Is what I'm picking up on.
Yeah, I don't think it's the food.
No.
Okay. You don't think it's like he's not absorbing magnesium, or he's not absorbing, or his kidneys aren't quite processing something, like they're over processing something. That's a possibility.
It's definitely a possibility. I don't feel strongly that it's a kidneys or anything like that. I just can't tell you. I'm not picking up on what it is.
Okay.
But yeah, homeopathic vet, if you have one in your area, would be great.
Yeah. But I think you're onto something there. But I still see past life of starving.
Oh, well, that could contribute to it.
Very well could add into it.
Very much.
Yeah.
Like skinny. Okay. So, well, that's I was doing some healing on Dracula as we were talking, and so we can only do that for right now. But blessings, thank you all.
Yeah, I'm also just really quick. I'm going to send him the message that in this lifetime he has enough, just to let him know in case there's something we can do to help heal this message that's there.
Dracula, you have enough, Dracula. You have enough. Yeah. I also think there's something about adding fat. I know he's overweight, but I feel like adding some kind of fat. Maybe it's homeopathic drops. I see drops on the food. I don't know what that is. Okay. All right. Here we go. Brenda, my 7-year-old cat Zoe was placed to rest in July due to liver cancer. I'd like to know if I made the right decision. Oh, and hope she is here with me. Briana, Zoe. Oh my gosh. Go ahead.
Yeah, this is always such a hard time, especially when you're dealing with cancer. But immediately I feel like 1,000% yes, because she was only going to go down a steep decline. I feel like if you had kept her around, you were starting to keep her around more for you, and it would have been very difficult. She was definitely it was going to get a lot worse had you not made the decision when you did. A youngster, though, so that's so difficult. I'm sorry.
Yeah, I feel perfect timing, though. And coming back. I feel strong coming back. Again, this lifetime. Anyway, Denise, do you?
Zoe says to me, liver cancer hurts. I don't want to be in any pain. It was almost like the idea of it. Like she heard she had it and was like, oh, that's going to hurt. So she didn't want to have to go through any of that. And I have to say, I see her right now being so active. She says, I get to run around and I get to play, and I see her with other dogs. I guess
She's a cat, though.
Cat. I see other animals there. I have to say that look like dogs to me. So maybe she is a cat who likes dogs as well. But,
well, I've heard that she's not coming back as a cat. So there you go, Denise. That's
not
as a cat.
From what Kim said, and then
maybe she's already channeling some dog energy. But I just see her little legs going so fast. She's just like, I can run and play and hunt. So she's enjoying that piece. That part of it where she is now.
Oh, nice.
Okay. Briana, here, listen for purring, because as Denise was talking, I'm hearing loud purring in my ears. So even as you're falling asleep, listen to purring.
Aw, that's nice. Thank you. Okay. And Randy's asking, how are my cats doing? Now, if you could give us, like, are these like alive cats, past cats, you know? I mean, unless you guys want to go for that, or do you want to wait till he gives us more information?
It might help to have a little more information.
Okay. Yeah. Okay, we're going to move on. So, Randy, just if you don't mind, give us a little more, okay? Thank you. Okay, Mary. I have recently inherited a chocolate labradoodle, Mimi. Oh. Has she been in my life before? Okay, Mary Hubble.
I'm so glad this question. I've been waiting for this question to come up, so I'll jump first because I actually read it in the comments and I wrote this down. I don't know why Mimi is sticking out so much for me, Mary, but I think it's very, very important for you to know that, yes, not only has she been in your life before, she's been in past lives, a few different past lives with you. So you guys are definitely in the same soul circle. And that's the big thing I want to let you know. And that you're not getting out of each other's soul circle anytime soon. I feel like you will recognize her in different forms. And dare I say, almost like switching back and forth, too, between you and her. But this is a very strong connection with you and Mimi.
Meant to be. Yes. And Denise, anything you want to add?
Well, I definitely feel that she was never meant to be your daughters. She was like really attracted to you. She was just like, I'm coming to you. And she says in this life, she wants to be pampered. She's coming. She knows that you're just going to adore her and give her so much love and attention. And she's soaking that up. So she's really loving that part. Mm-hmm. And she's very happy to be with you.
Mm-hmm. I feel like she can be a little mischievous, you know. But good. It's still good. Like fun. Yeah. Okay, Mary. Yay. I feel that strong connection too, as a soul group.
Very soul connected.
Yeah. Okay, Sharon. I've owned 4 dogs and 3 cats over the years. Will any of them come back to me when I am ready to adopt? Okay, Sharon. I get a cat for sure. That's ready.
One of them's already come back to you, haven't they? That's one thing too. I'm already seeing that one of them's already back, Sharon. Maybe in like, if you're volunteering or fostering, or maybe not in the direct sense, but one of them's already back.
I don't think she has any right now, but
someone's already like here. Yeah, maybe it's like a rural. I don't know. Rural cat came from, but like now I can't even, stray cat. That's the right word. So maybe like if there's a stray cat hanging around, I don't know, but one of them's already back in some capacity.
But I feel a strong cat coming back. Like a cat will be part of your life. That's been a cat. I think it's another cat coming back as a cat. Could be the one you're feeling too there.
Could be.
Yeah. Denise, are you finding anything?
I'm not getting anything super strong. I definitely am leaning more towards the cats than the dogs, though.
Uh-huh.
And I'm also feeling like someone might come back, but not as your dog.
Mm.
That they might. Well, and for I don't know why dog popped out, and I just said that, but it might be their spirit, but needs you to help them find their home in this lifetime. I feel like you're going to be a stepping stone for them. So it could be lots of different ways that they're going to come back to you. But I feel like not all just to be your pets again.
Oh, nice. Oh, that's good.
Mhm.
Lovely. Wow, Sharon. Okay, blessings to you, Sharon, for being such a wonderful animal friend.
Yes, yes. Thank you for what you do too, Sharon. You're very gifted and have a lot of love to share with many different animals, no matter how they are with you. Yeah.
Okay, happy to be Max's mom. What message does my Max have for me? Loves the food. I hear that. Really, really strong. Love the food. I love the food. Whatever food you're doing. In the family. Whoever's around in the family. Like, I don't know, is it a dad or somebody like that? I feel male energy that Max also likes that person.
Max is telling me he loves being a dog, and he says he is a dog teacher. He is going to help with a specific lesson for you. And because he loves being a dog so much, I feel like it could be something around that, teaching you patience around around training or just having patience with. I feel like him in your house. I feel like he can be a little. I don't know. I don't want to say messy, but he might be like making himself at home. And so I don't know. He's got some lessons for you.
Mm-hmm.
I can't stop thinking, what are we waiting for? It's kind of like at the door. I don't know if you've kind of stopped getting out, letting them out, doing kind of walks, or kind of maybe things have slowed down for a little bit. But that's the biggest message I'm feeling is just like, let's get out. Let's get out. Like we haven't, maybe weather, I don't know where you are, that he hasn't been able to kind of play. But I'm feeling like we're missing a little bit more playtime right now recently. Not that you're doing anything wrong, but it's just like something has happened with the routine or the schedule that we've had to kind of take it easy for a little bit. And he's like ready to get back out.
Oh, wonderful. Yay. I know. I think that might be happening in a lot of families right now with the weather changes.
Yeah, and unfortunately, it's going to get worse.
All right. Okay. So thank you for being here, Max's mom. And then Sherry. Hi, Sherry. Two rescue cats, Lenny and Tessa. Our beloved cat Teddy was currently missing outside. Oh, that's right. Okay.
Yes, I know Sherry and Teddy.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. So we'll check in. I haven't talked to Lenny and Tessa, so we'll check in with them. I think with Lenny in particular, it was a difficult transition. Lenny is saying this is a lot to get used to, and a big adjustment. So Lenny is still like trying to figure out everything. Lenny says, I'm trying to make sure I follow the rules. But Tessa is like, yeah, this is great. This is great. I don't have to worry about anything. I feel like Tessa is just more laid back and is like, oh, I'm just going to chill out. So I do think they're happy to be there. It also feels like Lenny's a little more worried about himself, and Tessa is more concerned about Teddy. Tess is noticing something's going on. So she's going to be really happy when Teddy's home. So are you guys getting anything?
I mainly feel that Teddy is still alive. I feel pretty strong. Yeah. I mean, I know it's been a while. It's been a couple weeks or so, or 3. What, anything for you, Mary Beth?
I'm trying to. I'm not getting a whole lot. I know it's mostly still an adjustment period. I know it's been in late July, but there's still kind of some things. I think I'm not getting too much confirmation on Teddy. I don't know if he's coming back. And I think that's still a little bit of the question in the air. Is just like there's still some unsettledness. And that's just kind of the big thing I'm picking up on is like during the transition and everything is going together. So I'm just still picking up a little bit on, there's still a lot of questions in the air, but everybody is finding their new, the new normal, but they're still figuring things out.
But I think they're happy.
Yeah.
You know, I mean, I think the question is, are they happy here?
Yeah.
And I actually think they're thrilled to be there. Like, holy cow. Even though, I mean, I know there's an adjustment, but it's like they feel safe. They feel loved. And that feels very important over, I mean, and I know the whole Teddy thing is important, but even though they're working it out, they're going to work it out. It's going to be fine.
Yeah. Yeah. Cause I'm also hearing excitement about what's to come too. They're excited to see what happens. Great. So I would say they're happy and they're excited.
Yeah. Good. Okay. Kissy cat. Good evening, ladies. Could you tell me about Kitty Honey Bun? She came from an abusive home. She's still acting so fearful, but she is so loved and protected with me. Oh, Kitty Honey Bun. Oh my gosh, she's just so appreciative to be there. Holy Toledo.
Mm-hmm. She says, I really want to trust. But she says that's a concept that's new to me. So she's asking for patience because she is happy to be there and she's trying to learn how to do that.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I just hear time. And that you're already seeing some improvements. Yeah, and that she does feel loved and protected, but that it takes time.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. But I agree it's going to happen. But she's just even though she doesn't show it, she feels very appreciative.
Yeah, I agree. And I think she's trying to show it the best way she can. So be appreciative and notice small movements, even small things like things that she used to jump at before she's not jumping at today. Celebrate the small wins is what I'm hearing because those will add up. Oh, and nice. It also give you direction on what she needs too.
Oh, yeah, good.
I'm also seeing she can be food motivated. So if you give her some special food, she might be more willing to let you like try touching her a little bit more. Anyway, I'm seeing her nibbling on special food.
Oh, beautiful. Thank you all. Okay, we're going to move on here. Here's to Terry D. Messages from Allie. Why did she get so sick and leave at 9 years old? Should we get another kitty? Oh, gosh. 9 years old, Allie. So sorry for your loss, dear. It was her contract. I mean, there's a teaching in that for you, as always, right? There's always a relationship and a teaching and a soul contract with our pets. And she's been with you before. This is not new. This has also happened before where she's left early. And you've left early. Other lifetimes. So to appreciate all the little things. That's what it feels like. Appreciate. This is it. I know it's a hard lesson. Appreciate. This is one of those, we don't want to have a lesson like this, but it's appreciate what you've got. Yeah. And I think there is another cat coming, by the way. If you're ready, whenever you're ready. What do you guys feel here?
agree 1,000 times with you. Is that I feel like that was her contract. I mean, I don't want, yeah, that was her time. It was just like, she wasn't supposed to be longer because there was a lesson. Loss is so difficult. All my kiddos are getting older and I'm having to face this, and it's not easy. But it's learning more about that transition time. And actually, I'm starting to pick up on, there's like a fear of death that they're kind of helping you kind of process. So it's not only the loss, but it's also maybe like a way to look at transition and kind of maybe even explore and confront some of this fear of loss or fear of transition, or whatever kind of wounds are there for you, Terry. I think dare I say I think it's a big blessing. I hate it that it happened because, like I said, it's never easy, but there's a big healing and a blessing in this.
Oh.
She's telling me that there was someone on the other side that needed her. That what I'm getting is she says, I was going to someone, not away from you. And the reason that that's important is she says, someday you'll be coming to me also. That she's going to be there with you someday. And it feels to me like it could have been a sibling from her original litter or something. It might not have been another animal that you knew, but she's saying there was someone on the other side that needed her. So it may not help you right now, but she says the idea of death, to think about it as going to somewhere instead of away.
That's beautiful.
Oh, thank you. That's lovely. Yeah, blessings to you, Terry. Oh, she's there, dear. Allie's still there at your side, and I actually see her with angel wings. Ooh, I'm getting big chills on that. I mean, big angel wings here, and as a healer. Okay, Terry. Now here we go. This person indoor just said she has a parakeet. Snowflake. Okay.
I love that.
Gotta love Keats. What is budgies? I love my 2 parakeets. Love it.
Okay. When will my next dog and cat find me? Does my cat Boo or my dog Cody have any messages for me? And what are the chances they would come back to meet us someday?
I feel like it's very likely that they're going to come back. And I'm getting the message that there's something that you need to do before your next pet finds you. There's something about, you have the freedom right now to travel or to get away. And it also feels like there might be someone else that you need to take care of, like a family member or help with. And so they're saying that they'll come to you after that. So I don't know if that makes any sense to you, but I do think that that they'll come back, and I don't know who's coming first. So I feel like they both could be coming back.
Anything else you want to add, Mary Beth?
I agree definitely with Denise. I'm also hearing make space. I don't feel like there's the space right now for them to come back. I think I'm feeling a physical. It's something physical space, but also like Denise said, there's something else, like energetically or something, that there's not this space. You're not like blocking them. It's just there's still things you need to take care of that will help create that space and that opening, so that you will be able to give the time and attention to the next one, because the next one is definitely circling around you. They're just not ready because you're not ready exactly. So yeah, that's just what I hear, is making space. Unfortunately, I'm not really picking up anything on Boo or Cody, other than they're actually helping to create the path. So they are actually going to be bringing. I don't have a feeling that it's necessarily their spirits that are coming, but I have a feeling that they're actually, I'm hearing, in charge of bringing the next one. So there'll be Cody. Something significant, to the next kiddo that comes in.
I feel Cody strong. Like
Yeah.
that would be, yeah, I'm going to get this done.
Yeah, like they're almost gatekeepers for you, especially
Yeah.
Cody he's like kind of like a very protective kind of gatekeeper. He wants to make sure that you're protected and loved, and he's picky about who's coming in.
Yeah. Aw, good. I just want to say hi to Prince Charming's mom, and then Wendy and Chitra. Hello, hello. And there was a talk here about the Texas rescues. Yes, they are overwhelmed. It's a terrible thing here versus the Northwest. It's yeah. Okay, now I'm going to show this one. I'm having trouble finding the right food for my Coco, female dog, 8 pounds. She licks the other 2 dogs' dishes, but won't eat the food on her plate. What does she want? Oh my goodness.
She wants their food.
It's always better on the other
That's
plate.
a domineering fact for sure.
Isn't it always better on the other side?
Exactly.
Yeah.
Always better on the other side. And it's reminding the other ones who's boss. Especially you mentioned 8 pounds. There is a stereotype for a reason. Although I don't think the other ones are very much bigger. But yeah, I have a feeling it's kind of a domineering who's the boss type thing. So what does she want? She wants to remind the other ones who's in charge.
But she's not going to eat her food though.
Well, I control, which is the same thing. She wants to have some control. And I am actually feeling like she wants to be able to make the decision. So if you could give her 2 foods, she might pick one. So like if you give her one, she might say no. You give her the other one, she says no. She's kind of being picky. But if you give her one and say, okay, you get one of these, I feel like she might make a choice. So she's making the decision, kind of. That makes any sense?
Okay. Now we've got some more questions. Thank you all. I'm going to move on. I'm just starring some more things here.
I do want to get back to Randy because he did put in some more information about his
Okay, here we
cat.
go. Okay.
Yeah.
Lost in divorce. That was a very difficult decision. I don't know their status.
Mm.
Bruce and Brad.
They want you to know that they understand. They understand what happened, and they're saying that it wasn't a healthy environment for you to be there when you were married. That they could sense all the tension and the stress that was going on. So they know that that's what had to happen, is that you had to go. So that's the first thing that's coming through to me. They want you to know that.
Okay.
Yeah, one very difficult lesson I had to learn, I won't get into it because of timing, but cats, all animals have contracts with us before they come in. And I feel like this was one of the contracts, even though it hurts you to be separated from them. This was kind of the way it was supposed to go. I do. Yeah. And they knew what happened, and it was kind of agreed upon before they came in. So like, I don't feel like they feel abandoned by you, which I feel like is the most important thing to mention.
I agree. They don't feel abandoned at all.
They do miss you though. I feel like Bruce is kind of the alpha. He's kind of in charge, and he misses you a lot. He says that you bonded like brothers. And so they miss you, but they understand.
Oh. And Randy's just saying here that he will travel and deliver animals to their new home. Oh, and that's amazing. Thank you, Randy, for doing that. Okay.
Very kind heart. And I know your cats know that. And maybe they understand because they know that you're helping other animals as well.
Oh, yeah. There you go. Thank you.
And remember, like all energy, and especially animals, you don't have to be physically next to them to communicate or to connect with them. So just to kind of remind you on that too.
Oh, yeah, that's right. Thank you for that. It is a good reminder. Mm-hmm. Yeah. And send joy, not a broken heart, but send the joy. Yeah. Okay. Miriam says, I posted a message. I don't know. I'm not sure about the message. I don't know what happened to it, Marianne. I did not delete it. I really need your help with my 14-month-old male cat, Junior, who is the only kitten in the litter, and he keeps biting me. All right. This sounds like a Denise question or Marianne.
It does. I'm going to let Denise take it.
Well, I mean, it totally makes sense. He didn't learn how to interact because he didn't have any siblings. And usually when they're developing, they figure those things out. And so he never learned the how to behave, I guess I want to say, as a kitten. And he's also, so he's looking for you to teach him and let him know what he's, well, or he's kind of just said, oh, well, this is just what I do. And so you're going to have to be the mother, the sibling, the trainer that kind of puts him in his place. I've actually heard of somebody doing this one time. It's almost like you act like you're going to bite them back. Like if you were the mom cat, so that they know what it feels like. And I can't recommend a good way to do that, but that's what he needs to learn. He never figured out that behavior. I don't know if you guys get anything else on why he might be doing that.
But no, I think that's brilliant, though.
I think that was perfect. You hit it. Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Thank you, Denise. All right, now somebody's asking about the healing wand. So this is a selenite wand. This one has Lemurian quartz, and it has healing waters and a copper and crystals in the middle there. I have two. One is more. This is about the heart, and this is about. I use this for like spiritual. What these do, honestly, these just. It helps with intention and it helps amplify. I bought these and they said, oh, it amplifies whatever you already are doing. It amplifies. So I just, when I do it, I'm intending healing. And usually I circle or sometimes I figure 8, but it just helps me focus on the healing. That's all I'm really using it for. But I have had kind of amazing stuff with it. And so I enjoy using. I always keep them by my side here. You never know when you're going to need a selenite wand.
Now that you say that, I think I need one.
I was going to say, I have a few, but I like that. I have a couple wands, but I love that one. That's pretty nifty. That's really cool. Okay. I love the size of it, too. Like, you can get really good intentions in there.
Yeah, it's about maybe 13, 14 inches long here. Yeah.
That's awesome. You're going to have to share with us the link or something here.
Okay, sure.
That's cool. That's cool.
All right. Now, let's see. We've got... here we have from Samantha. Does my childhood puppy Rambo have a message for me? He was a beautiful soul. Okay. Oh my gosh. I think Rambo may have been back.
Mm-hmm.
Already.
As a bigger dog. Yeah, he was a big kid. The biggest thing I'm picking up, I'll just mention here real quick, I know we're kind of limited on time, is just there's a reason why he was your childhood puppy and you're thinking of him. One of the hard things as we age is we forget that childhood, not just the childhood innocence, although that's coming through. I don't know why, but I wanted to mention childhood joy. So the childhood innocence and the childhood joy and just reconnecting to that inner child that's inside of you. You may have to still do a little bit of inner child healing, but just to really embrace that inner child.
Mm-hmm. Thank you. Okay. Thank you. I love that. Okay. Anything else you guys want to say? I just thank you all for being here. Thank you.
Yeah.
I think we pretty much have, I think we got all the questions. There may be a couple in there, but I know we're kind of at the end of the hour. And you guys can always find Denise and Mary Beth. You can see on the little ticker down there, their information. And I know they would love to talk to you if you are interested in contacting them. And join. There's a kitty right there.
Declan has to make an appearance always.
My kids are back there snoring, so.
We'll definitely have to do this again, you guys.
Yes.
Thank you for
Can
joining.
I mention real quick? I don't know, and I tried scrolling, so I don't know if I dreamed this up or what, but I could have sworn I saw someone post a question about an American bully. One of my kids is a staffy, so it just is a special place in my heart. So I don't remember what the question was. It just jumped out at me. I just wanted to send love to whoever that person was. So
thank you.
Yeah, I think it was like Virginia or something like that. So just sending some love to Virginia and your kiddo and all of you. But yeah, I just wanted to mention that one.
Yeah, thank you. And they've been so helpful here in this group. I mean, there's a lot of camaraderie, community here, and they're talking to each other about helping and maybe even getting some rescue help in Texas. And so this is awesome, you guys. And I want to just thank everybody for being here and for this lovely Friday evening get together. And thank you again, Denise and Mary Beth, and everybody who came. So blessings, you guys.
Yes,
Thanks
thank
for
you to
having us.
everybody. And thank you, Kim. Thank you, Denise. We'll definitely do this again. Thank
Yeah,
you.
absolutely. Okay, bye.
Bye.